Why are we called Negroes? Why are we deaf, dumb, and blind? Why is everybody making progress, yet we seem to be lagging so far behind?
This is Mohammed, Virginia L., calling from Love, Virginia. I want to say to all my brothers and sisters, watch your back. We are at war. You may not believe it, but hey, it's right there in front of your face on a daily basis. If you cannot see that by now, then you are really lost. You are the walking dead. You are physically alive, but you're mentally and spiritually dead. Wake up and see what's going around you. You are at war with your open enemy. If you hate white people, that's your choice. You got a divine right to hate them from all the stuff they've done to our ancestors and our people up to today. Nothing. When Michael Jackson quoted that song, they don't really care about us. He's referring to white people and their wickedness towards us. But you don't get the message in the music. All you hear is just the music for a dance. It's beyond that. That's why I like about the old school music, because they have a positive message. People like Marvin Gaye, what's going on? Earth, Wind, and Fire, keep your head to the sky. Funkadelic, free your mind, your ass will follow. In the verse, those are early records that we had. Let's wake up the people to what's going on in the world. If things have not changed by no means. The original rappers gave it to you, the last poet, cuts like the main machine. You speak about technology, how it be used to make you live in an artificial world, how it will program you to act in accordance with the way they want you to act, to think the way they want you to think on a Western standard, Western ideal. Keep you being in a confused state. We cannot think clearly and see who you really are. Like that's when the fire say, we are people of the mighty, mighty people of the sun, and our heart lost all the answers to the truth you cannot run from. Yep, you cannot run from the truth. Mighty, mighty. We are people of the mighty, mighty people of the sun, and our heart lies all the answers to the truth you can't run from. Remember that. You are the chosen people. You are the sun people. That's why you can see out in the sun and worry about getting skin cancer, sunburn. They do, the pale so-called white race. They're the ones that suffer all kinds of afflictions, melanoma, skin cancer, all types of illnesses that you get when they have prolonged, contact with the sun. Like I said before in a previous podcast, they want to be you, but they want to suffer like you suffer. They want your way of talking, your way of walking, your way of singing, your way of rapping, your way of dressing, your way of dancing, your sense of humor. You want everything but your suffering. They do not love you because they are jealous of what we possess as a people. We have divine spirit in us. That's why we can deal with such situations, and come out still triumphant. We endured 400 plus years of slavery, lynching, rape, disenfranchisement, gentrification, you name it, we endured it. They cannot endure this. They claim there's the bills of the pyramids in the great civilization of Egypt. When proof shows they cannot withstand the sun, how can you withstand the sun in an African climate that's very, very hot? You would burn up for sure. You did not build those pyramids and the other ancient civilization over in Africa, anywhere in the world. We have built this whole world top to bottom, coast to coast, north to south, east to west. We have built it without blood, sweat, and tears, without knowledge, without wisdom, without understanding, overstanding. We are the true gods and gods of the planet Earth. I wish my people stop looking in the sky for some mystical sky Jesus is not going to come back and save them. So that's not going to happen because it's a fiction. It's a myth. But a lot of people, unfortunately, still believe the same garbage they put in their heads from childhood, their adulthood. I don't know what it takes to wake people up, see what's going on. It's just evident. satisfied in their present state of suffering, satisfied being poor, they're satisfied being discriminated against in all areas of society. They're satisfied being murdered on the street or seeing their children murdered. They're satisfied seeing their wives and daughters being raped, being used and misused and abused sexually. They have no concern about it. Why? Why aren't we willing to wake up? I recall a quote from Quentin Tarantino, a white actor. He made a statement. If black people truly, really want their freedom, you got to be willing to die for it. Freedom cannot be given to you. Freedom has to be taken. It's your God-given right to live in freedom. No man can give you freedom. You have to be willing to fight, die, and go to jail for it if you have to get your freedom. No war was ever fought nonviolently. There's no such thing as a nonviolent revolution. The whole idea is a myth. You got to be willing to sacrifice your blood, your sweat, and your tears and going to jail if you really want to be free in this society. You live in a world of evil. This is hell on earth. Why are you looking for other places for heaven and hell? They do not exist. Heaven is not in the sky. Hell is not in the ground. It's on the surface where you live at, where you wake up to every day. This is your heaven and your hell. Because you are going through all types of trauma to deal with this life. This life is designed to confuse you, to make you go insane, to take you off your square. They know what's going on, the ones who are in control of it, but they want you to know. Their whole idea, their whole plan to keep you asleep, keep you walking in darkness. You are the walking dead. That TV series comes on, The Walking Dead. Black people in America are the walking dead. They are zombies. They're physically alive, but they're mentally and spiritually dead. They do not know where they're going, where they're coming, where they've been. If you don't understand the past, you are condemned to repeat it. You are repeating the same old garbage that you have to do in the past. You're going to all kinds of struggle to be respected as a human being. You're going to all kinds of struggle to be respected as a man. You're going to all kinds of struggle to be respected as a woman. Remember I told you, they just got the decision in 1857 by the Supreme Court. A black man has no right that a white man is bound to respect. That alone should tell you what you're dealing with. And nothing changed. You experience it every day. You see it on the job market. You see it everywhere in society, in the medical industry. It's all before your very eyes. Why you cannot see it? Why? Are you that blind? Are you that dumb? Are you that retarded? It is what it is, right in front of your face. No dancing around it. Don't try to make believe it's something other than what it really is. It's just like a duck, walks like a duck, puffs like a duck, the chances are it is a duck. If you see evil, and it's still like evil, it has the whole sensation of evil, that is evil. You are dealing with a wicked people who have no intentions of doing right by you. You got a lot of them who go to these churches on Sundays, talking about they believe in Jesus, but they have never followed none of his teachings. Never in history have they followed any of the divine teachings in the scriptures. Thou shalt not steal. They go around the world stealing every damn thing. Thou shalt not kill. They go around the world killing people in mass numbers, mass murder. Love thy brother, thy neighbor. They go around preaching hate against you. All kinds of racist and mythological thoughts about you. They call you a two-fifths of a human, call you an animal, call you subhuman.
You know what, Mary?
Thou should not bear false witness against thy neighbor. They allow you and have you murdered, like that old bishop out on Emmett Till, have him lynched down in Mississippi in 1955. She made it on her deathbed that she made the whole story of Emmett Till sexually harass her. It never happened. But nevertheless, let's bring back Emmett Till. He's dead. He's been dead since August of 1955. I remember I was just 5 years old during that time it happened. I didn't learn about it until around in the mid-60s. My mother spoke about it. I had never heard of Emmett Till case before then, because they never taught the atrocities committed against our people during slavery, during the time of the Renaissance, during the time they taught during the Reconstruction. They never taught about all the horrors black people have experienced throughout history, how generational wealth has been stolen from them when they burned down our communities in various places. We had them: Tulsa, Oklahoma, Wilmington, North Carolina, Norfolk, Virginia, Senegal Valley, New York, various other places: Ocoee, Florida, Durham, Wilmington, North Carolina, Memphis, Tennessee, Washington, D.C. I can go over the whole geographic area of the United States. We have had black communities that were thriving, very, very progressive, doing business. With the pale man, out of jealousy and envy, destroyed our community because he didn't want to compete with us. He knew that we were so over him. We have proven that time and time again through sport, through music, through comedy, through fashion, through invention. You name it, we claim it. We are the originators and they are the imitators. We have did all kinds of glorious things throughout our whole history on this planet, past and present, from the ancient times to the present time. We are the gods and goddesses of the earth. Never forget that. Don't look outside yourself. Look inside yourself. You find that God power within you. If you don't believe it, read the Psalm 86 in your scriptures. Say, you are gods. You are children of the Most High. So why are you looking outside of yourself for some spiritual being to save you from your suffering? It's not going to happen. You be waiting forever and ever and ever. You think it's going to happen like that. It's not going to happen. I'll tell you right now. Look inside yourself, deep within your soul. You are that which is worship. Matter of fact, a great brother, Dr. Malachi Zodak York L., made that comment in one of his video podcasts. Said, you so-called religion that you are being led to a slaughterhouse. Religion is designed to trick you, keep you in a state of suffering, keep you in the matrix, keep you confused. So you don't know who you are. You don't know about your glorious past. You don't know about your glorious accomplishment in the world. You are the world's savior. If you're going to worship some man on a cross whom you call Jesus, a crucifixion, once you look at the real crucifixions of people who've been murdered in a savage way by these pale-faced mobs in the South and in the North as well. Jesse Washington in Waco, Texas, 1916. Emmett Till, 1955, in Money, Mississippi. Murray Turner down in Georgia in 1918. Oh, I could go on and on naming out some of our victims, but there's so many more that I can name. Some of them was never recorded by a photograph, but there's been countless number of our people who've been murdered at the hands of these demons. The numbers go far beyond your imagination. I mean, there's countless people, or black people that is, who've been murdered during the course of slavery, on the slave ship, those who brought in from the motherland, Africa, and those who's already here, the indigenous people of this country, as well as those who come about in latter times through generations of family growth. So many of our people have been slaughtered. Your life is worth more than any diamond, any gold, any oil, any kind of resource on this planet Earth. Your life is the most valuable thing that you possess. It's a divine gift that was taken from our ancestors and not our people who have lived in this day and time who've been slaughtered. You are not free. You're in a land of captivity. They say the land of the free, home of the brave. No, it's the land of the thief, home of the slave. The thief who stole the land, and the slaves who built it. It's time for us to get up like people, men and like men and women, and the man was rightfully out. Fight for it. There was reparations. Tell them cut the check. Do not vote for any politician who does back reparations. Don't just vote for them just for the hell of voting. Your voting has to be a quid pro quo. You must get something for your vote. Not something you just give away like a gift. You demand something for your vote. Otherwise, you will not vote. I don't care if it's Republican or Democrat or independent, whatever you call yourself. If reparations are on the table, the hell with them. Tell them go to hell. Just move on. You need somebody to support you to deal with this kind of system you deal with. It's a wicked system that you're dealing with. It's not getting better, it's getting worse. Like I say, we are at war. Face to fact, we are at war. Whether you accept it or reject it, it's a naked, undisputed truth. We are at war with our open enemy. He is dying out on his planet. He's trying to take you down with him. He knows his days are numbered. His 6,000-year reign has come to an end. He wants to take you down with him. Like Bob Marley said, get up, stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. You got to keep on moving. Don't give out. Don't give in. Don't give up. Hold fast. Like the last poet say, hold fast. Don't give up. Hold fast. You got to make it some kind of change in your mind, the way you think, from this white European standard, move on to your true self, your African heritage that was birthed in you. You were made strong from birth. You were not weak. You was the richest people on the planet one time. Now you're the poorest people because you let these devils come in and steal all your wealth, all your resources, and colonize your land, and now they're running your government. It doesn't make a bit of sense. While the motherland, certain countries ruled by European devils. They don't belong there. Push them out.
Some do.
Tell them go back where they come from. Go back to hell where they come from. We gave them Europe. They didn't have the Europe first. We gave them Europe. They lived in the caves like savages, like they still practice today. That's why they like rare meat. They go to a restaurant and order steak. I want it rare, medium rare. He revealed his true DNA, his ancestry. When he ate raw meat, he lived like savages. So he discovered how fire can cook food and make it taste better. That's why he had that nature today of eating raw or rare meat. Because he like an animal himself. He like living a savage nature. Because some of them believe in bathing. They know what cleanliness was, so the Moors taught them. They lived filthy. And some doing that to this day, living filthy. They sleep with dogs, have the dog in their cover with them in the bed, bathe with the dog in the bathtub, even the dog in the kitchen, at the dining room table or kitchen table. People are just nasty. That's where all these diseases come from. Gonorrhea, herpes, syphilis, you name it, any kind of STD. They have ones that caused it to exist in the first place because of their hygiene, which is very, very poor. They are very, very nasty. He's a disease. He's a disease of this whole planet. In every way you can imagine, he's a disease. You can never have peace on this planet as long as he can control everything. There's always going to be wars. There's always going to be hunger. There's always going to be suffering. There's always going to be premature death. There's always going to be diseases. There's all kinds of plagues hit you because of his presence on this planet. He has been a curse on this planet. He is what I call cosmic cancer. He's a cancer of the whole entire cosmos. He is not to be looked upon as anything other than what he is, wicked, evil. Just keep that in mind. Remember that. That's all I'm going to say for right now. I will post another podcast in the near future. So my brothers and my sisters around the world, stand strong. Don't give out. Don't give in. Don't give up. Keep your fight going for liberation and justice for our people. Peace.
Why are we called Negroes? Why are we deaf, dumb, and blind? Why is everybody making progress, yet we seem to be lagging so far behind? Why are we mistreated? Why are we in this condition, stripped of our name, our language, our culture, our God, and our religion? Here in America, all of our religious training has been gotten by the preacher. He has told us of a heaven way up in the sky that we can't enjoy now, but rather after we die. But all of the years that we're living, for us there's nothing but hell, pain, torture, and misgiving. Yet the Bible speaks of a heaven filled with material luxury, which the white man and the preacher has right here, so we see. So my friend, take it for what it's worth. Your heaven and your hell is right here on this earth. So let's check back into history, which rewards all research and tells us plainly that before the white man gained entry to the East, he was living in the caves of Europe, a ravenous beast, eating juniper roots and eating flesh raw, till God sent Moses to civilize him and teach him the law. Then, following Marco Polo, an explorer, he gained entry into Asia and Africa. From China, he took silk and gunpowder. From India, he took jute, manganese, and rubber. He raped Africa of her diamonds and her gold. From the Mideast, he took barrels of oil untold, raping, robbing, and murdering everything in his path. The whole black world has tasted of the white man's wrath. So, my friend, it's not hard to tell. A white man's heaven is a black man's hell. Before we came to America, we were living in the East. By the Nile River, we were living in luxury, enjoying freedom, justice, and equality. We wore silken robes and slippers of gold. We were the wealthiest and the wisest people, I'm told. Now we are the poorest of the poor. Nobody wants us at their door. So, my friend, it's easy to tell. White man heaven is black man hell. When the white man came to America, he told the Indian, I am your white brother. He said, red man, I'll treat you the best. Yet and still he pushed the Indian further west with his white woman and fire water. Tricks and lies, he stole America. The original owner of this nation is cooped up on a reservation. So, my friend, it's easy to tell. White man heaven, black man hell. He needed someone to work the land. His back was too weak. He needed you, black man, so he commissioned Sir John Hawkins to commit the world's most grievous sin, to take a man who's born to be free and bring him down to slavery, to sell a man as merchandise On his body put a price. Oh, my friend, it's easy to tell. White man heaven is a black man hell.